What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Cash Clean Sim. We're back yet again. I've actually done a little bit in between episodes. I've done a little bit of tidying up. As you guys can probably tell, some of the boxes in here are a little bit tidier than they were. Got some things dotted all over the place. Nice and clean in here now. It's I don't think there's anything really around. Realised that we've got another UV lamp over here, which I'm not going to probably use. Anything back there? No. So what I did is I filled up the piggy. As you guys can see, he's now full, a little bit bigger than he was before. There's now just over 500,000 in there, which is not too bad going actually. So about halfway done on this guy. What I did is I used all of our little counterfeit, all of our counterfeits, not counterfeit, all of our mark cash went into it. I did a boo-boo though. I went and looked at some of the missions which we've actually got. Sorry, wrong one. One of the missions is, I think it's this one, where we need to get this one. Yeah, this one here where I need 500 banknotes that are marked by the FDI. Yeah, they are all currently in there. So we need to go find some more. Anyway, right, let's jump straight into it for this one. Let's get some USD in. In a backpack, any dollar bill, marked, no marked, no ink stains. So let's grab you. Let's grab, say, you. Show just USD. Your USD, and I can't grab you. Okay, right, let's just do what we've got here then. I think it was only 2 that just came in. Only 2? Let's get another one. Any more USD in here? Euros. Euros. Yep, let's get these 2 euro ones as well. Literally trying to get any money that will give me marked money. So, right, first things first, let's go in here. Let's go mark up our one which is going to take us, which we've got a time limit on, so we'll already set. Cool. Right, what we'll do is we'll do that one first. It's 150,000 in a backpack. Do I have a backpack? No. I don't have any more backpacks. So, let's go to the black market. Let's grab a supplies maybe. And I need a backpack. Backpack. Buy now. Only like 15 crypto, which is not too bad. It's going to take a minute to come. But for now, what we'll do is we'll start getting this ready to go out. So, I guess yeah, let's do this way then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. That's everything what's going in. I also emptied out all of these as well and put that into the piggy as well, all of the fake cash. We've currently got no fake cash, right? Then we need 25, so actually let's do it in 20s because I've got an absolute boat ton of 20s. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And 5, so 2, 4. And then 5. It doesn't say any dollar bills. It doesn't say what it needs to be. That's fine with me. And let me grab my backpack. Then what we'll do is there's no ink stained, nothing like that. Put that in. And the backpack. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Right, what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to scan this over here and see if there's any... Yep, there's no good monies. Right, okay. So that there should then trigger this guy off. So we did this like within like an hour. Easy peasy. Watch that disappear. Oh, that was... Oh. Gotta pick up the hundreds. I'm a tit. Anyway, back to the drawing board. Let's buy another backpack. It cost me a bit more on a backpack than I wanted to, but that's fine. That was my bad. Sorry, not paying attention. It's been a hell of a day. Right, anyway. Right, let's I guess let's start getting some of these guys done. So these guys are just going to be dirty cash, so I guess what I'll do is I'll just take these up here and start getting these washed. Somebody's going to be shouting at me in the comments for that as well, saying that I missed all those. Yeah, I know. My bad. Happens from time to time when you're not really concentrating. Anyway, let's start getting some of these guys washed. What I'll do is I'll just take all of this. There's that one done. I thought that was going to be everything for that. I didn't pay attention to the thing properly, but oh well. Okay, then all those guys can go in there. You can just get dropped in there as well. Since this is like literally rubbish, you just go in there. And what I'll do is I'll just get rid of this. Let's go put the last little bit into there. I'm not going to get the full amount for this, but it's fine. Not going to get me bonus for being all in one delivery. That's fine though. Can't believe I didn't pick up the $100. The bigger options. Anyway, there you go. There's that one done. I'm gonna say I had it done within an hour, but nope. Right. Anyway, there you go. There's that one over and done with, so don't have to worry about that one anymore. Hopefully we'll get some marked bills in here. Looks like we've got yen and stuff like that in this one, so I guess what we'll do is we'll just do these guys all together. Makes my life a bit easier. We just get rid of those. What we'll do is we'll get these guys washed up here as well. Anything like that can just go in there. All that can just go in there, along with that. Oops. Right, there we go. And then this here can just gladly go in there, like so. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll start getting all of the stacks out of here. And we'll start getting all the money going. Okay, seems to be that's it for that. I'm really hoping I've got some marked bills in these. Really, really hoping. And then I'll run them back through that, back through both machines, and hopefully get the FDI ones. It's weird saying FDI instead of FBI. I'll get used to it though. Couple of coins as well, which is fine. Right. Okay, we got some. This is what I want. Coins can just go in there for now. Right, and then what we'll do is I'll do what I normally do. Clear them out. Also going to do something else as well today. Go get an achievement. I was going to do it in a previous episode, and then I sort of ran out of time. I was going to do it last episode, actually, and sort of ran out of time. Yeah, this is going to be sort of like achievement hunting week. I'm trying to get the last of this done. I think we're not too far off of like completing the game, really. You guys aren't really missing out on much. Yeah, there's a couple of games which have released updates recently, which I really want to go play. I think one of the games we were going to play originally is going to be RimWorld. And I own the game. I just... I think one of you guys went, oh, why don't you play RimWorld as one of the games which we're going to play, I don't know, maybe it's like a year or so ago. And I was like, good idea. And then, I don't know. The games came out and we started playing those instead. But I think I've got to the bit now where we can, I can start playing those types of games. Even though we've got games literally coming out relatively soon. What I'll do is I'll just grab 2 of those. And what we'll do is we'll start placing all these guys. Decant everything. Can't see that one. Right, what I'll do is I'll just dump it all on here. Got a lot to sort through. And then I think I know what I'm doing next episode as well, so... The one of these guys... There wasn't... Stack. That one. Game seems to be running a lot smoother now as well. Since I got rid of... amount of money we were stockpiling. I think on these guys it's it does drop the frame rate, but I don't know. Seems to be quite good actually this episode so far. Right, let's try and get these guys going and then we'll oops, didn't mean to do that. Should be able to check all these guys out. Get them all sent through the thing. If you guys know a better way of doing this, let me know, because honestly doing this is a bit of a pain. Especially when you know these stacks aren't like proper stacks of money as well. Let's put those over there. How many more we got left? Few left. I might do is I might just leave these guys laid out and then put them as I need them. Over here. Get one under the bench. Oops. And grab the second one. Over here. I guess I can get one in there. And I can get one more over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like that with that one. And then grab that one. start those guys off, and then hopefully I get some fakes. And then we'll run the fakes back through it. And then set the output to FDI. Alright, let's go. While that does that, we'll go up here. Actually, let me just double check to make sure there's definitely no more of limited time event ones now. Also, to go with the games what have come out recently, we've got what was the other one I was thinking of now? Oh yeah, the Crust. There's now a new update for the Crust, and a lot's changed since the last time we played, and I'm thinking about jumping on that one. I think I mentioned it, maybe it's in Monday's episode. So I'm actually looking forward to maybe jumping back in the Crust at some point. That might be fun. Only 12 there so far, which is not the most amount, but again, we still do have a lot to get through. Yeah, my pallet's still there, cool. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move my pallet closer. And then what I'll do is I'll get to start doing the euros for me. Like so. I'm just going to go grab another pallet from over here. I was going to move everything up over here, but I haven't decided to move it over here yet. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop that there, but there should be good enough space for that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this pallet back a bit. What that should do. Just using a pallet because it's a little bit easier. I've not really got any more of that done, so let's... These guys going. I guess let's start slicing these guys open. There it is. Yet again, frame rate's absolutely dropping. I think it's because like we've got loads of assets moving around. Yeah. Got a lot going, that's what it is. Right, okay. There should be all of that done. There. Pick these guys up with some more cash. Don't think they've got any in the bottoms yet. No, they haven't. Not a bad thing. We've got a full stack. I think that's just dropping onto that, which is good. And what I'll do is I'll move that over to the yen in a moment. Yep, these guys are not finding any fake cash yet, so like filled it with euros already. There is things like yen and stuff in this as well, so those guys off, and then what I'll do is I'll just go around and pick up all these guys. Put them all on the pallet. Start getting them sorted. Oh, there's some stacks in there. There's not. Like raft stacks. Got all these guys over here. What I'll do is we'll start getting all this started. Then what we'll do is we'll go do our little bit here in a few minutes. Oh. Okay, we're good. Start getting all of this processed. We'll come over here and we'll start getting this going as well. We're better set all this in a nice stack like that. Out there, I think is about right. Okay, yeah, it's not out of money. Got that done. Yeah, I'm not really getting much marked currency right now. Which is not what I want. Yeah, frame rate's like 30 FPS right now. Yeah, you're not out of money, you're just full. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll try and get these guys going first before we deal with any more stuff. We're definitely getting a lot of euros. We're doing for cash. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab from underneath first. Don't know if I'm getting any fakes or not. Doesn't look like it. Try getting some yen in this, so what I could do is I could start to move some of this over to the USD machine. The USD machine working a bit. What I'll do is I'll just put them on there for now. Everything seems to be working. Out of money. Let's run a low. Hoping to get a few more Ended up picking up my tape and everything. Let me just make sure I've got everything. Looks like it did. Did you ting on me? You did indeed. Okay, probably the USD is running. Nah, not too low. Got a ting on 2s. Well, looks like that one's full. Right, then we can take these guys off again. So we're getting everything going here a little bit. Everything's moving. Oh, look, there's one there I didn't cut. Couple in there I didn't cut, so cut those guys open, that's fine. Everything else seems to be going reasonable well. Guys out of money. Everything does get sorted quite literal multiple times, but it's fine. Okay, and we've probably got go out of cash. There we go. You're out of cash. Nope, you've got full stack. Looks like these guys are done. Literally only had a few, which didn't hit the cut. You're out of money. And no more. So I don't know what these guys are, but what I want to do is I want to filter those guys by FDI. Eventually. Not quite yet, though. Yeah, out of cash again, yeah. Definitely some yen in that. Try a couple of bills. Be nice just to have like this one spit out into that one and then vice versa and everything, but can I load that up yet? Not yet. I'll let it do its thing. Right, I guess what we'll do then is we'll start filling this guy up. And we'll work over here for a little bit. Mostly 10s. You're empty again. Just let that fill up a little bit more. No tape, eh? Got plenty of that. You're starting to run low. Okay, they were the last of those. Right, let's just start that off. And none of those are FDI. Get in. Now back to Alden. What I'll do is I'll get this ready. Keep these guys going as well. How long we're in? 35 minutes more or less into the episode already. Not quite, but close. Is that all that processed? Yep. Right, well, I guess what I'll do is I'll just dump this into here. Get that one going. Got enough to keep both of these going for quite some time. Almost done, actually. Honest with you, like, I don't really realize how much this sorting actually goes by very, very quickly. You'll be surprised how quick it goes through. Like when I finish off like an episode and stuff like that, it's just like I go through it like so quick. Looks like I've got that one. If you have a look, this is slowly going up, so it definitely has yen in it. That one. I just stack me 10s up in there every now and again. It also has no tape in it. Dump those ones down there for now. Got the yen done? Nope. Another big pack. No. Amount of cash. Yet again, like I said, once you get this churning and it's gone through like 1 or 2 machines, it's like really quick. Like really quick. Right now, we're going through this quicker than anything. Everything? Yep. Whatever's left on that crate now goes into here. I can get one more handful in there. Spend a little bit of time over here. Twos. Okay, none fell down the back. Cool. Nothing's fallen in there. Like I said, once this gets rolling, we're actually really good. We'll start doing our missions here in a second, and then we'll pack those up. Right, we need to bring over some more cash because we're starting to run low. Get this last handful in there as well. Two. Don't know how all this fell down the back, but let the guy back off. Almost done. I think that's all of it from over there. Yep. Another set of twos. I've got a little bit left in the machine. Not too much now, though. A load of twos. And that's it. Done. Let's just do the tens. Okay, not enough. Right, okay. What we'll do is we'll take these ones first. Pack them all up. Guess I'll do the hundredths next. Just the closest. Then the 50s. And last but not least, the 20s. Right, and let's figure out what missions we're going to do here. Right, let's do this one first. So 55. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 from there. Okay, there's that one done. It needs to be in a backpack, which I do not have. Guess what we'll do is we'll order a backpack. And then what we'll do is we'll look at the next mission. So the next one, okay, they're both euro. So one of them is only 5,000 euro. Let's just get 5,000 euro. The euro. Yeah, that's 5,000, I think, off the top of my head. Yep, 5,000 euro. So that's that one sorted. What does that need to be in? In a case. In a suitcase or like a briefcase? Does this count? I don't know if this counts or not. Yeah, that works. Right, so what I'll do is I'll set the, not the euro as the one, I'll set the, that as the set for delivery. Where we backpack go? There. Knew it was somewhere. What I'll do is I'll just scan it just to make sure. 100%. Alright, let's grab the briefcase one. It can go next. And then what's this last one here? It needs to be 95,000 in a case again. Good job, I got another briefcase over here. This one needs to be 95,000, so that's yen. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9,000. There we go. See. Yep. Oh, no. The money is clean. Why does it say 99.73% money provided? Red. Red. Yeah, no, that should be right. That should be right. 95,000 euro. In a case, in any euro bills, not ink stained. Yeah, that's right. But there should be everything. Yeah, that was a little bit less for whatever reason. I have no idea why. How much was it down by? About what? That was like perfect though. It's like I was 150. No, I wasn't. I was more than 150 short. How the hell was I 150 short? So that there will take me up to 8, 9. And the only thing is that I don't have any more cases. I don't know how I was, like, what was that, 5 bills short? I have no idea why I was 5 bills short. There's a suitcase. Let's just do a case. Not sure why I was like that. Quite literally, like by Bill shot. I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is when I've wrapped them. It's quite literally. By Bill shot, and I've accidentally pressed pack. What happens if I press pack? It does wrap them. Okay. I think that's what I've done. I've accidentally pressed wrap on one of them and it wasn't quite full stack. Okay then. That's how that was done. Where's me case? How many seconds until I've got it? Seven. We're almost there. Anytime now. I ain't waiting. Well. There's your 5 extra bills, which you were missing. And then that's that, right? Okay, what we're going to do now is... Once this mission goes, there we go. I'm not exactly sure which one was actually the dud one, but... I'll be careful from now on. Now that I know that those packs can be less. Right. What we're going to do... We're going to go achievement hunting. And one of the achievements is... do this. I'm not going to spoil it. Probably the name of the episode is probably going to spoil it, but... Need to go a little bit higher, so I need to bring the ladders a little bit closer. There we go. Now I need to get the ladder. And then we need to do something like that. And then we do that. What I am going to do though is I'm going to put the ladder back inside the map. So we don't lose the ladder, but there we go. We are free. So if we just hop out here, we're officially outside of the little map we're in. So that there over here is where everything shoots down and comes in. I just thought like since like you could get it outside, there's actually an achievement out here by the way. You would think that they would maybe model this a little bit better than blocks and stuff like that, but yeah, this is the facility and that's our little warehouse. We'll go over there in a minute. This is the warehouse with the rolling shutters. We're doing this during the middle of the day as well. We can actually see what we're doing. It looks like they had a little bit extra out here, which they didn't really do anything with. Got shutters up there, look. Yeah. Not sure if we can... No, we can't. All these shutters are here. That's where our piggy bank and everything is. There's a city out over there as well. Yeah, you would think that they would not have things sticking out, maybe round everything up nicely. There's that door we can see from the inside. Looks like some of the graffiti comes out here as well. It's just like concrete blocks in the small little area where we are. Such a simple map and everything, but also a city out over there. Look, let's head towards it. Grass is like weirdly shaped. Cool though. Here's a little tree outside the map along with a campfire. Also got a bag here as well for some currency. We'll take that back with us. I just want to see what it's like all the way over here first. Like a bit of land over there. Yeah, we're actually outside. We made it out. We escaped. Quite easy to escape, to be fair, but yeah, there's not really much out here. I just wanted to go see the city. It's just like a flat 2D texture by the looks of it, but cool nonetheless. And then yeah, then everything just like sort of like dips off down the side, and we're back in. We still didn't get the achievement. Now we need to go back out because I fell off the map. I didn't want to do that, but yeah, that's why I pushed the ladder back in. By the way. Yes, let's get back out. Let's go head over to the tree. We can actually get back up. Oh, I did make it there. Just I think the ladder's a little bit skew with. Not really helping. Here we go. We're up. Grab the ladder again. I'm up over here. What we'll do is we'll stick the ladder back in the map. Just so we don't lose it. That piggy bank actually is starting to look very full. But yeah, anyway, let's head back out. Let's head over to here anyway. Might make like quite literally that the thumbnail. Yeah, if we take a seat here.
You surprise me, darling.
There we
I've
go.
always liked people who play by the rules. Predictable, convenient, easily controlled. I like them as objects, tools. But those I really respect are the ones who break the rules. I knew I had you, Fresh, but I had you all wrong. While everyone was trying to tell you which path to walk down, you made one for yourself. Now, it might be that you were just too much of a coward to choose, but I don't believe that. No. I raised you better than that, didn't I? So what now, Mr. Fresh? Will you wander through infinity, searching for new answers? Or will you come back to the game?
No, we're going to go back to the game. We're not quite done yet. So let's say I'm stuck. Should spawn us back in with our bag as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to check to make sure that's not fake cash. But yeah, it gives us a nice chunk of change. Not sure how much it's going to be, but we'll count it all out here in a moment. Make sure it's not fake, not marked. Which you can never trust. What's her name? Betty Oops, or whatever her name is. So far, it's looking like there's some marked cash in there. Alright, there you go. Like I said, you can never ever trust her. But yeah, there's one achievement I wanted to go grab today. Just go outside, escape, be free. And then we'll check this for like marked currency here in a minute as well. Hopefully FDI is what I'm wanting. FDI marked cash. The main story. Then we'll send the rest of it over through that guy over there. See if it's fake. If it's fake, it goes straight into the pig. Or if it's fake, fake. Get this stuff going. See how much is real. We got a couple of... Getting a couple of these guys. So far, no fakes, just marked. That's it all. So we got how much is these? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70,000? Not bad. Right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these both to FDI. What I'm going to do is hope I got some FDIs. Looks like I do. I need that for a mission. We're going to do those next episode though. They're all FDI. Cool. So, just take those out. More FDIs. More FDIs. Cool. And they can all just go back in there now. So, I can't remember how many of these guys I need, but let's just take them over here. What I'll do is I'll just put them all in here for now, just so they're somewhere safe. Yep. Right, okay, so I think I need something like... Let's just do this. I'm looking for 10s. I don't want to look for 10s. Stop you. Most of you guys look like they're $100 bills. What I'll do is I'll set them to hundreds. There's 100. I can't remember how many I need for the mission. Let's have a look at the mission here quick. Because we're going to be doing that one relatively soon. 500. So that is 100. There's 100. There's 200. $300. $32. So I still need a couple hundred more FDIs. So, right, we'll probably grab that next episode. But I guess what we could do, I don't think there's anything more I could do. So this one is any denomination and any currency. So we just need like 45,000. Doesn't well? I guess what we could do is we could actually do these 3 next episode. So I guess what we'll do is we'll start getting it ready this episode, and then we'll send them all next episode. So this one here is government documents in the. So it's this one here, but like 200 golden ingots. I actually did that one in between episodes. Actually, what does it need to be in? Does it need to be in a box? On a pallet. You know what? I don't really want to give up any of my pallets. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to order a pallet. Wooden pallet is the cheapest, so I'll buy that now. Then we'll use a wooden pallet, just because I don't really want to give up any of my pallets as of current. I like them. The other one is what's the other one? So this one here, it'll be folded with the documents for the Black Lotus plus 500 banknotes. It doesn't actually say what it wants it in, so we'll figure that one out in the next one. But yeah, we'll do the pallet stuff. Actually, I've got pallets in here which I could use. I guess I'm right now. This here is everything I need. So these pallets are actually they're loaded with the right stuff. But I don't think I can fit anything more on that pallet. No. So this is like 200 pallets worth of gold, pretty much. We're also going to have a look at those documents, which is what we need to start sending off. So we'll do all of that next episode as well. And now, I'll just plug the pallets out here. Now, so what we'll do is we'll find that FDI document. We'll stick it on this pallet. Then we'll go from there. But yeah, I don't really think I need the ladders for much anymore now. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go take the ladders back up over here. Put them back up over there so we can actually, when we get towards the back end of the game, we can actually do what we need to do. Let me just jump up these stairs with this. Oh, we didn't do that either. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll do that to finish off the episode as well. It literally won't take us that long to do that. I'll do this even. Won't take me long at all. Hopefully we'll get some more FDI notes. Is what I'm looking for. Yeah, they are set to... No, they're not. Set to FDI still. Yeah, so I'll search for all, and then obviously we'll run the FDI through it after that. Yeah, these guys shouldn't take too long to get through. Luckily. Completely forgot about all this stuff up here as well. But yeah, we broke free. We're back in the grind though, trying to get it all done. Yet again, not finding so far anything wrong with these guys. Yeah, we've got none currently. I think it's got yen in it. Sorry, not yen. I think it's got euros and dollars in it. So what we'll do is we'll get the euro machine working. I don't think it's got any yen in this, so. Nope, all of these look like they're clean. Surprisingly. Not one. Not one. Alright, what we got? We've got... probably let this run for a minute. Running a little bit low on euros, I'm not gonna lie. Most of this is gonna be USD anyway, so. I'm pretty sure like 90% of it's USD. What we'll do is we'll start moving it over here to our USD machine. Cut that off. Yet again, USD seems to be the not fakes either. I like how this machine literally detects fakes. Love it. I really wish I didn't put all my FDI ones up there. Sort of, in a way, a little bit regretting it. I mean, not like majorly regretting it, but I'm regretting it a little bit. But yeah. Just a little bit regretting it. I probably had everything for that mission as well. I probably had everything for that mission. I just, I got a little bit too happy feeding the pig. I wanted to see how far I could get with what I already had in, like, stuff I wasn't using. I do like this like little corner back here though with everything in. Looks like we're running low. That's everything done. I'll just feed our machine. The last time today. What we got? Fives. Feed the 10s in already. I don't know why it always does that with this little machine. Doesn't quite go in properly. I think that's it out now, I think. Nope. Okay, I've got no more tape left in that machine. Where did my tape go? Did I use it all? I may have used it all. Take my tip from over here for now. I have to order some more tape. I'll do that in between episodes. You guys don't need to see that bit. that done? Looks like it. There we go. That's that bit done. Right, what I'll do is I'll order some tape. Actually, I'm going to order the tape now, and then what I'll do is in between episodes I'll grab it. So we need to do supplies, we need to do tape. Let's do... Can I do this manually? No, I've literally got to hold it. I'm going to do 80. 80 tape. Bye now. I'm going to put... Oh, there's my pallet that I need. Which is going to replace... So I'm going to send out 2 pallets. 1 replaces those 2. I've still got some gold and stuff in there as well, so if we need it, we've still got it. I've still got a pallet as well for it. But there we go. There's that pallet replaced. And what I'll do is when all the tape drops down, I'll grab that as well. But for now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series and everything so far. We're sort of... Well, there's all my tape. I'll go collect all of those in between this episode and the next one. But for now, hopefully you guys are enjoying this one. If you guys are, please do hit that like button. If not, there's always a dislike button right next door. We're heading towards the end of the game now. We're getting close to wrapping it up, so we're not going to be playing this for too much longer, but we still got a little bit left to go. So yet again, if you guys are enjoying it, hit the like button. If not, there's always that dislike button. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?